Hello there everyone, this is GoodGuyPalps, and welcome to Old World, a 4X game similar to Civilization 6. We are playing as Carthage on an archipelago map, playing on the good difficulty, which is just one step up past the the standard difficulty and settings, and we're going to see how this game goes. Haven't played a full game of Old World before, but I'm really looking forward to it. We are Queen Dido, the founder of Carthage, a young nation in an old world full of established powers that have not heard of you yet. Select your settler and found the capital city, and you'll also decide which family manages your first city, gaining your advantages immediately. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Probably after this episode, I'll clear tutorials. I've done the... I don't think we're going to need them, and I can explain a decent amount of stuff in the game, though this is the first full game that we're playing through. But regardless, thanks for being here. Thanks for all your love and support. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. But regardless, again, thanks for being here, and let's go ahead and settle our city. Now, as Carthage, we're going to want to look for things like nets, which I believe are these fish. So we want them to be in our city. If we moved and settled right here, we'd get both of these nets in the city. Interesting. Okay. Now, do we lose any bonuses? Because it still says we're on fresh water because of this little river. That's great. We'd get this little... What was that? We could get a pasture there. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't see like any stone or resource or anything like that, so I think I will say move here. And then we need to pick which city we want. Who should found our starting city? We have as our capital, right? We have the riders, which are going to give us more mounted units and training per year. I think that's good if we wanted to do combat. We have the artisans, which is going to give us builders, I believe, right? Mines, lumber mills, plus 20% output. We are going to get quite a few lumber mills in here. Let's see. And a decent amount of mines. Not a ton, but a little bit. Interesting. The traders could be good. We get 20 per year on a Boolean resource. I think those are... Let's see. Let's hold this up. Silver, gold, gems, and pearls. I don't think we have any of those here, right? This is just normal fish. And then, of course, we can do the statesmen, which give us more orders and law per year. So that's tempting. However, I think I want to go artisans here. We're gonna be able to build urban improvements faster. We get a free worker. I think that'll be really good. It'll give us 2 workers to start out with, I believe. Now, the way Old World's tech tree works is that each time you complete a tech, it gives you a few cards. You get it to draw and then select. So you can view the whole tech tree. Also, each civ starts with 3 techs already researched. As Carthage, we get trapping, divination, and aristocracy, which is pretty great. We can even use these to upgrade our civics. Now we can choose between ironworking, where we could get infantry, could be really good. Puts us towards husbandry, which we know we have those pigs. Could be good. Stone cutting is pretty necessary. We need to start getting stoned. Administration's also pretty key, though. We're going to get farms. Treasury is pretty solid. I think we do also want to move towards forestry. I think I'm going to take stone cutting, going towards getting resources. With that, now we have 2 workers spawned, a slinger, and a scout. I think the first thing I want to do is grab these workers and move here to start creating these nets. Let's grab this worker. We only have 4 orders left. We come here, we'll have 3 left. Start building nets there. They'll each take 3 years or 3 turns essentially to complete. I don't think we need to move our slinger yet. Now this is a dead end. However, if we can get our scout here, we'll get a bonus. We'll still have 1 order left. Chosen child. In the ruins of a decaying rune-carved temple, your scouts discover a dying priestess and a young child. With her final word, she entreats the scouts to bring you the child, saying he is destined to change the world. All right, we can adopt the child as our own, and we get -2 legitimacy, which is not great. Let's see how this guy is. He's 1. Opinion of you cautious. Okay. Now our legitimacy is right here. It's 15, which is not great. It comes from achieving ambitions and acquiring better cognomens, such as the great. Higher legitimacy improves family opinions and produces more orders per year. So we want to increase our legitimacy. If we have no interest, we could get more legitimacy. I think I actually want to take that. This is tempting, but I think I'll take the legitimacy instead. All right, now we still can move around and explore. And we can see there's a city side up here. I think we're going to send the slinger up there because it looks like it might be a dead end. Well, I guess there's more mountains. We'll see. Let's bring our scout there. All right, those before. Ancient paintings have been discovered near Kernine. The learned members of the Magonid claim that it is a work by our distant ancestors who once inhabited this region. It is said that they followed a practice where the eldest was the leader of the tribe. The Magonid family encouraged you to resurrect the practice in Carthage to pay respects to those who came before. They get plus 40 opinion, free law, seniority. Oldest dynasty member inherits. Replaces primogeniture, the oldest child inherits. I kind of would prefer the primogeniture, though, than seniority. Than just the oldest person inheriting. I kind of like the idea of your children inheriting. But we'll get plus, they're going to lose opinion, right? If we look at our families, they're already plus 41, so they'll still be plus 1, which isn't great. But we will get more legitimacy here, giving us some more orders. So I think I'm going to take that. We'll go ahead and end the year. Centralization or vassalage. All right, this is because we started with administration, so we get to choose one of these civics, essentially. And we get to choose an ambassador. That's cool. All right, cancel that. Nobles in court insist that we clarify our stance on administration. Do we support policies of centralization or vassalage? We'll strengthen our power. We start with the law of centralization, which gives us 10 civic points or whatever per year, 20% capacity, 2.7 science per year in Carthage. Okay. Start with law of vassalage, minus 50% unit consumption. Interesting. I think we want to take centralization to boost our capital city, especially right now. And then I think we're going to want to go ahead and pick an ambassador. Now, she's going to give -1 unhappiness because our city is growing by like -8 per turn. It's kind of ridiculous. And that's something that we're going to struggle with, is managing the discontent in our cities. Right now, it's +7 per year. When it gets to 110, it goes to level 2. At each level, it just becomes harder and harder to manage. Every once in a while, we have to do a festival, essentially. Just pretty crazy. Though for 5 years, we were making a settler. Let's go back to this. And if we could do this, we will lose... Oh, -2 growth per city. That sucks. -24 in opinion. Okay, we're going to wait till we get a different ambassador because she's terrible. All right, let's see. We have our 11 orders again, so we're going to want to make sure we use a lot of them on the scout. Let's make sure this is a dead end or not. It looks like it is. So let's come this direction. There's a desert here. It looks like maybe some water. And his movement's maxed out for the turn, so now we'll take our slinger and explore up this direction. Now, we're not going to use 4 orders, but those are going to translate into extra gold. So we would be at 66, but instead we're at 106 because we saved those orders, so they're worth a lot of gold. All right, our marriage proposal has arrived from the Magonid family. For yourself, queen died with a founder. All right, and we're 22. I just like to look at the age for some reason. I kind of get freaked out when it's like, oh yeah, you're 22 or 18, you're gonna marry a 50-year-old. Kind of weird. Like 45, the younger. Opinion of you, he's upset. Okay, well that sounds like a terrible marriage. And 45. What do you think? Friend the younger is the best option. Basically, it adds them to our court. However, he doesn't have great stats. As general, wisdom -1, courage 4, discipline. Okay, opinion of you, cautious. I'm going to say not right now. All right, we still have our orders again. All right, yeah, so there is ocean here. Oh, and here's something cool. You can come onto these resources. We discovered a landmark. We'll confirm the name, and that gives us +2 legitimacy, and we can harvest the marble, giving us more stone. We're going to have to use quite a bit of that, I think, to be able to maintain our resources, since we're going to be losing a lot of them. Another city site. Now I think we're going to be able to settle this. This might be an island. It would actually be really fun, and then we can get ships and stuff, which I have never done before. All right, so here's a really good looking city site. Is he out of movement? Yes, he is. Okay, so we'll go ahead in the year, save 4 orders, translate it into more gold, more money, I guess. All right, so both these workers are done. We're going to use a lot of orders, getting them out. We're going to probably build our first city up here, so I'm glad we have our slinger up here exploring. Now with these nets, there is a I wish it would show me everything we could build, but if we move here, we can build the Shrine of Melkart, which gives us 2 culture per year, which is what this is, I believe. 2 culture. We get positive events and stuff. We get 10 gold, and it plus 20% for adjacent nets. That would be nice if we had multiple nets next to it, right? That'd be great, but we can still do this. Now, there's other shrines we could do. This would give us 20% for adjacent pastures. Okay, so we might want to build this near that pasture that we'll end up building. This gives us 2 culture per year, heals idle units, paganism. This gives us a lot of culture and gold, Plus 10 per adjacent resource. Okay. That could be pretty solid if, you know, in a different city where we had more resources, essentially. Let's build the Shrine of Melkart. Then I kind of want to do the same thing here. It's recommending we build the Shrine of Tanit here. Oh, because there's resources, maybe? It also wants us to build a farm, which would give us a lot of food. We're okay on food, though, right now. This is actually outside of the border, so we can't build the same shrine yet. I'd like to, of course, build a plantation here, or a pasture, I mean, but we don't have the tech. This would give us 20 gold per year. Okay, that's pretty solid, actually. Let's come here and build a farm first, though. All right, let's... Now, we only have 2 orders left. Let's explore with our scout since they move a little further. Another city site. Let's go check out the end of this. Make sure this is the end of the island. It is. Alright, and then we'll bring the slinger. We're going to bring the scout up this way, so we'll bring the slinger this way. We're out of orders. We're going to end the year. Minus 120. Yeah, they don't like us, and even though they found it's our one city. And that's because we didn't really give them anything they wanted, which might not be, you know, smart, but we're still figuring out the game, so I'm not too worried. Alright. Alright, so there's some stone we can harvest. Even these crabs I think we can harvest. This looks like a dead end. Yeah, cut off by a mountain. But these are all the orders we have left, so we're going to bring the slinger back a bit, save the 5 orders to get extra gold. Carthan paganism founded in Carthage. Okay, so now we have a new settler, and I think we want to bring them up here. Let's see, these are fish, lots of fish. We could get some pretty awesome nets here, though I don't know if we can build urban improvements on city sites. Looks like there's some resources this direction. I'm tempted to maybe put it like right here. This just gives us more ocean, so I kind of think I'm sending our settler right there. Let's come forward with the slinger a bit. And then let's bring the scout here to harvest the stone, or the salt. Then we'll grab this little event. Interference. Our scouts first spot the raised tower of the ruined fortification from a nearby valley, where traces of ancient hunters scatter the ground. They discover a crumbling defensive settlement dominating the cliffs, its storerooms still packed with goods. Awesome. Unexpectedly, Oligarch Burko the Orator and members of the Magonid family send agents to prevent the acquisition of these treasures. The Magonids are repeatedly given the leftovers from these expensive expeditions. We demand more of the spoils. Angry. Okay, so this kind of interference will not be allowed. Becomes vengeful against Queen Dido. This might be a short game. They might try and assassinate us. She's the leader, I think, of that family. She's 25. We're 25. Nice. We become allied, and she becomes our court minister. That's actually really tempting. Granted, I would love the spoils, but we're not hurting too much for resources. I also kind of want... Oligarch becomes allied with Queen Dido. What does that mean? Allied opinion plus 120. Okay, yeah, we're going to take that. A new court minister has joined the court. Her aptitude in matters of state will keep Carthage moving forward. Alright, so now we have her. Can we still make... Yeah, she still is it. And it's going to be plus 30 tribe opinion, minus 10 foreign opinion, plus 10, 8, minus 1. Okay, so she's actually improved at her strength. As ambassador, minus 1. I think we're going to choose her and put her as the ambassador, which helps a bit. Perfect. Now I've got to choose production. Okay, so we could build... We have a decent amount of growth thanks to the nets. So we could actually put a what is it called? A citizen or a specialist here, giving us more culture, science, and paganism opinion, which is tempting. However, I think we could do this, which gives us... It basically saves us 3 turns worth. It's almost not even worth it. That said, we don't need another worker. We could get another settler. That's probably the most tempting. Especially if we're alone on this island. There's no like AI. There's not a really big reason to get a ton of military. The council's tempting. It improves our money. I think it just gives us a bunch of it though. It doesn't it doesn't increase the yields permanently. Part of me really wants to do this because it's only going to take 5 years. I think we're going to do that. Put a specialist there for 5 years. It'll improve that, and then we'll continue to get more improvements over time. Now, we still have some movement here, so let's come explore that way. Now we'll end the year, and we're out of orders. Yasmin the Younger has converted to Carthaginian paganism. Okay, so we've got our settler here. This actually might be a better spot. Simply because we get more of the hills rather than ocean. I don't know how useful the ocean is, essentially, yet. I think we'll settle in place. Now, what do we want to do? Traders could be really good. Adds multiple roads per year. Oh, add multiple roads per year, that's cool. Plus 20 year per Boolean resource. Now, we don't have any mine. We need gems, gold, silver, pearls. I don't think we have any pearls. Unfortunately. That's honey. So I don't know if we want this. We can only pick 3 families. We will lose one of them. I kind of think we're going to lose this one. I kind of want to try a somewhat peaceful game, playing defensive, and see if you can win that way. I really don't know what's the best way to win because I haven't played much. No full game, so only that one scenario. So the traders is tempting. However, I think I'm going to take statesman. And the reason for that is we get more orders. We're going to be able to get some gold. And I don't know if there's anyone near us to trade. I also don't see any like phenomenal mine resources. What's this? Dyes. Okay, so yeah, we didn't see any pearls and stuff, which is too bad. Because the traders would be fun, and there could be more people up here. This actually looks like maybe the edge of the map because it's all mountains. So I think I'm going to do statesman. Oh no, we can definitely get up there. Good to know. All right, so now with the extra worker, we could bring one up here. We could also work on decree. We could get a festival. I don't know why that's even recommending that. Honestly, I think we're going to want either a worker, consumes 2 food, or we get a settler here. Since we're a little busy from getting the settler anywhere else, I think we get the settler in the city real fast. It's not super important to build anything else other than maybe a worker. These workers are done. Now it recommends a mine here rather than the other thing it was recommending before. This guy completed the Great Ziggurat. These are wonders. We could build the same one right here, and then it would even improve the mines more, or the fish more. I kind of want to bring this worker up here to work on the nets. I want to bring this worker, I think, right here. Now we could build a mine. Oh, we can't do this, but maybe 1 shrine per culture level. So we need to improve our culture level to be able to build the shrine there. That's why I took it away. Because of that, I think we do need a mine. I know this is not the most efficient way to be moving this guy around, but what's another farm there? I think a mine here would be best. I don't want to move the slinger. I would rather move the scout. I don't think, yeah, we can go into ocean. All right, we'll end the year. Take a look at our families. Both are positive. That's great. All right, so stone cutting has been discovered. Beautiful. Now let's view the tech tree. You can also target things if you want to move that way. Now, ironworking is really tempting. We are going to want warriors, and we really want to get towards navigation to get biremes and colonization. Serfdom. Interesting. Husbandry, of course, is also key. We could get monasticism this turn. That's not that tempting. I think we're either really going to want administration or ironworking. Military drill, really not that big of a deal. I think we go... Exploration. That's tempting. I think we go ironworking this turn. Ooh, we get to choose an ambition. Fun. Is it Is it time to choose your next ambition? I think I'm supposed to say it is time to choose your next ambition. The future direction of Carthage. Oh, no, okay, I just didn't read the whole sentence. The future direction of Carthage. Control 3 specialists desired by the artisans. Okay, that's actually pretty easy. In general, you need to focus on growth and then, building the specialists. So you need the improvements to be able to put specialists on. Control 3 connected cities. Okay, that's not too hard either. Requires 3. We already have 2 or 3. We're going to get another city. That's super easy. I think I want to do the 3 cities is going to be by far the easiest. I think by completing these is one of the ways you win, right? Is there a score? Ambition victory. I think you have to get 10 ambitions. So 3 connected cities. If we settled here, would it be connected or would we have to build a road? I don't know the full rules of how that works in this game. This is really the only... I don't know if we can put a city here. I think we can. So maybe we'd put it here. No, it doesn't say city sites. I mean, we must have to put it here. Maybe we just let this sit. Barbarians will spawn there or something. Too bad we can't get to the off this island. We're definitely going to want to go towards navigation so we can start getting into the water. I think we're going to take this and get the statesman opinion up. Just because it's going to be really easy. We're going to get that as we settle another city. I think. We're going to build nets here. Who's this guy? Oh, this is our slinger. Okay. They can't do anything, so we're just going to put them, I think, into the city and then have them sleep. We can't get to the other side of these mountains, unfortunately. So we're going to come here and harvest the marble again. And then we're going to bring him up to get to the crabs next. Should be able to end the year. 3 specialists isn't hard either, but you do have to get enough growth to maintain that many specialists. The quarters received a new marriage proposal. Queen Dido, the settler, and oligarch ambassador of Carthagonova. What is your answer? Yes, ring the bells. Okay. He's 25. That's not bad. We're 28. He's a hero. Tower goes 15 orders. Okay. That's tempting. No, not this time. There's no negative effect to say no, though. So he's a hero. Plus 10 opinion of epics. 60 million of builder characters. 40 opinion of hero characters. Heal into territory. Horsebane. I think we're going to say no. I kind of want... I think I do want to wait for, one of the artisan people. I think we're going to want to build up this, and we're not focusing on combat at all. We don't even have tribes on this island. It's kind of weird. Oh, we can't go into the water to harvest those. Okay. And there's nothing else to harvest around here. I don't... Oh, we can harvest these, I think. Alright, we'll end the year with 10 orders left, which gives us a ton of gold. It should. Yeah, that's great. We're going to harvest these pigs. And then we're pretty much going to just continue to bounce around. And we're going to end the year. We just need this settler out. And then once the specialist is done, beautiful. We do need to get our queen, Dido, married, though. So we now have this apprentice acolyte there. Beautiful. Costs 1 citizen. We can't do it because we need a citizen. Construction 42 civics. Okay. And to do that, we need more growth. I'm actually tempted to make either a settler or a worker. Now, we are getting close to level 2, so I think I'll do the festival first. If we click this, we can use to develop specialists and finish projects. Unused civics go into the national stockpile. Okay, so we can't force it to finish, unfortunately. If we take a look at our civics tree, oh, that's up here. That's course decision, active law. So we have centralization. There's more of these that we can get in. All right, so we say next unit. This worker is now idle. We can now get a quarry. I think that's the most important thing we got to do. So we have some type of stone income. Scout, we're just going to sit. That should be the next thing that becomes available to harvest again. Unless this can be, but I don't think it should be able to. Next year we'll be able to move this worker around. All right, more statesmen. Settler. He's a hero, drunk, -1 discipline, pharaoh, and the judge. Archetype judge, governor, or chancellor. Okay, that's actually good. Cowardly isn't great. Witty, so he has extra wisdom and charisma. It's going to help global science, global that, minus training, global gold. I think we'll take pharaoh and the judge. He is 31, which isn't bad. All right, spring equinox. It is spring and the tender flowers are in bloom, painting the land in vivid pastels. Your family and members of the court have gathered to celebrate the spring equinox, a time when light and darkness are in balance and hope permeates the air. How shall we remember this wonderful day and ensure that future generations may enjoy the same? Okay, I hear the ends of the earth, and they beckon for me to find them. That's going to start ambition, enact exploration. Okay, that could be cool. Ambitions are goal. Okay, I know what they are, kind of. Permanent wish legitimately complete 10 ambitions. And okay, yeah, what's the enact exploration? On completion, 10 legitimacy start exploration law. Okay. Ambition enacts slavery. No human deserves to live in chains. Let's see. So we could either do enact freedom, slavery, or exploration. If we check out civic, so exploration, no extra consumption cost on outside borders. Scouts move on water. Okay, so we do want that big time. Though epics, yeah, we don't want that. We want exploration. And we need rhetoric to get it. Okay. Or we could do slavery or freedom. It requires labor force, which we will get eventually. Slavery or freedom. Also to get more science. Also get more orders. Builder opinion plus 10. Okay, I think I would take freedom, but I think we want the exploration. So, spring equinox, I think we're going to take... it starts ambition, enact exploration. And then our Carthaginian pagan priests believe that with the proper sacrifice, their higher powers will instruct them in the knowledge of time travel. No, this is madness. We lose 40 opinion from them, which isn't great. Obey the priest. We lose some food. They get plus 40 opinion. We're getting positive food. It's not too big of a deal. I think we want to do that because their opinion right now is only plus 3. And I think we want that to spread. Now, with that, I want to check out the tech tree because we need to get rhetoric in order to enact exploration. So next up, if we can, we want to grab, what was it called? Administration. Okay, now, who can we move? This scout could move. This worker completed the nets. We could get another quarry. We could do another nets. I think that's what we do. I think we do another nets. We can harvest this again. That seems fast. And we'll move him somewhere central again so we can get to either one. And then we should be able to say end year, get some more gold out. We're getting a lot of gold because we just have not that far to go. Now we can get a stone boost, really not worth it. A border boost, that's tempting, but not that tempting. So I think we're either going to take drama or polis. We can't redraw, unfortunately. Can you move the tooltip there, people? View tech tree. Now drama or polis. Now I think we're going to take, drama, Odeon, plus 2 culture, minus 2 stone enables poet and theater. 20% per adjacent hamlet. Okay, that's actually pretty great. Poet. There's a lot of culture that comes with that. That's pretty fun. Now, polis is tempting. Walls aren't super important right now since we're on an island. Normally they would be. We can even declare war. Asked to declare war. That's kind of funny. But it moves us towards forestry, which is really important. We're going to need lumber big time. We have no income, so I'm going to grab polis. We can chop trees to get lumber, but that's not the most effective way to do it. All right, go back and grab this. Harvest the salt and come back here. Probably going to be able to go to the pigs next. I'm just going to bounce around and continue to harvest these lands until, of course, we get the scouts in the water, and then we will probably get a couple scouts and start having them sailing. You give birth to a daughter, Thualith. I'm sure I butchered the pronunciation of that. She should be our heir, right? Or why is she not here? There it is, Princess Thualith. Your daughter and your heir. Okay. A large fiery body streaks across the heavens, visible from every corner of the nation. Scholars wonder if this phenomenon heralds a bright new age, or if it acts as a sign of dark times to come. How do we wish to address this cosmic event? Alright, special coins to commemorate the event. Becomes prosperous. Nice. +2 year per cultural level. I like that. +5 gold per cultural level. All cities get +2 gold per year. Feed the poor to stave off a higher judgment. +2 charisma. It becomes gracious. +2 charisma. That's somewhat good. We get better opinion. Swing the Dane. Are there Danes near us? I didn't know we had any Danes. Prepare for war that is surely prophesized. Becomes fierce. And we are better at fighting. I think we're going to take prosperous. We have a lot of gold, though. Charisma is great. For leaders, governors, charisma increases. Gracious. +2 charisma. -4 opinion from greedy characters. +2 opinion from gracious characters. Included in honorable. Swing the Dane. I didn't even know we met the Danes. I think we're going to take prosperous. Alright, so we have this worker here. Do we see any Danes near us? I don't see any encampments. I didn't know we'd met anyone. Empires, yeah, I don't... That must be like some type of bug or something. Because we haven't met anybody, any Danes. Honestly, can we go just harvest this again? No, we can't. Okay, it's just being dumb. Alright, let's grab our worker again. He wants us to build the hanging gardens. We do not have near enough stone, though. But it would give us a lot of culture here, which would be pretty cool. Now we could actually grab this and put another... Oh, we can do this now. Build the Shrine of Tanit. Lots of culture, lots of gold. I think we're going to try that. I kind of just want to try a lot of different things. It costs a lot of stone. Right, that's stone. So we do need to build maybe a couple more quarries. They're not going to be done for a bit. Let's end the year. Alright. Choose production. Now we can get another specialist in, which is pretty good. Oh, I almost clicked that. This would give us much more stone and science per year. That mine give us some training per year, which we're not getting a bunch. That could be good. The farm could be good. The fish, of course, can be great. Oh, yeah, we could boost this again, which would give us orders per year. We could boost this, which would give us science and food per year. I think we're going to boost this, Master Acolyte. Should take 7 years, okay. And then, yeah, we're just going to put this guy to sleep for now and end the year. 2 turns so we get another settler, which would be great because we'll go build a city here. Alright, so I think we do want to build this quarry. Now, I'm interested to know if we can build that shrine here, even though it's a city tile, that would boost both of these nets, and we can't. At least not the same one. I wonder why. It must be because it's a different family, maybe? +2 culture per year, urban improvements. Oh, so they have to be an urban shrine, that's why. So yeah, we can't build that same one. We could if it was not an urban tile. +1 growth per year per adjacent grove. We're not going to get to those. Okay, and then Shrine of a Start. Enables Acolyte, +20% for adjacent pastures. So it's not worth building that anywhere. Now this would actually be good because we're going to build a grove here. Requires land consolidation, though, to do that. So a mine here is tempting us, and then this is even more tempting because we could get some stone. The Oracle, oh, that'd be fun. +10 gold per religion, which is currently 0. +1 tech card hand size. Free agent in holy cities. Oh, I kind of like that. Let's do that. The Oracle. Oh, that costs a ton. Okay, never mind. That's too expensive. Let's go build this. We're going to have to wait till next turn, but that is what we're going to have to do. It does want us to build a quarry there, but we're going to build a quarry here. It's +5. Oh, there's +9. Let's go build it right there. We'll get +9. That's way better than the year. Your husband, King Consort Pharaoh, wishes to indulge his creative abilities and decorate the palace with works of art. How shall we accommodate? Hire a skilled artist. We have a lot of gold, so it's not too big of a problem. He becomes inspiring. +2 culture per cultural level. 2 per year, okay. And then it's too expensive. Let's hire a skilled artist. Now with that, how do we have the air? We can't do a chancellor or a spy master yet, nor can we do a governor, I don't think, right? Or can you? Choose a governor for Carthage, no candidates available. Requires garrison, stronghold, or citadel. Okay, so that's what has to happen. We have to have the right improvements done in this. That makes sense, but it's not always clear. Festival's tempting to prevent going to level 2. If we got this, that's kind of tempting. We get more food. Honestly, another worker is, I think, the most tempting. Just because we can then send the worker to the new city. We're gonna go here. What? I thought I had said to go there already. Where's our... Here is our settler. Can't settle here, right? I think we want to settle right there. So we can harvest these again. This worker, that a movement. Shrine of a start. Yeah, it's not that good. A fort, not very tempting. This worker is also idle. We completed that shrine here, which is great. I'd love to... Yeah, the Oracle could be good in really any of these cities. Hold Alt to buy. Oh, that's cool. We have so much gold. I wonder if you can just do that, though, and use gold rather than all those other resources. A mine here would give us +6. Could we build a quarry here? The Great Ziggurat recommended. I think we're going to need more mines and stone. We could do another quarry here for 7.5. I think that's what we'll do. We'll go there and we'll get another quarry. We'll end the air. Carthage is really growing, which is really nice. Those nets really help a lot in growth. The quarry is only +5, which isn't very good. This is a +9. It's way better. The settler is now here. Now, we've already picked statesmen. I think we're actually going to take artisans. We get a free worker. Now, the traders could be good, but I kind of want to make a trader when we have a legit resource to benefit from their Boolean resource ability. Or when we know that we're going to see neighbors, right, that we can trade with. It does unlock caravan, where we can conduct caravan missions, but again, we want to be able to trade with people. And a court merchant, which could be good. General, governor, agent, notable characters, okay. Skipped family seat, +2. Okay, that's not good. Consumes -1 order. Found a city, magnet artisans. If we skip a family seat, we get +2 unhappiness per year. So it's the game wants us to pick someone else. So we're going to go traders, I think. Acerbus joins the court, a new court merchant. Okay. Has joined the court. His keen attention to economic affairs will help Carthage prosper. Welcome, Acerbus the merchant, age 25, edited. Okay. Wisdom 4. Nice. You have completed ambition, control 3 connected cities, +10 legitimacy. I like that. Now we don't get the free worker, so we're going to build a worker here. We have no other places to settle a city. A caravan can move on land or water. Oh, okay. Let's try that, because I don't even know how that works. We'll go figure it out, though. The next worker we'll send down here. We're going to end the year. No point in harvesting this now. We want to improve it. You are now Dido the Able. Okay, that's going to improve our legitimacy. We're at 66. Let's see, our workers are all busy. We'll get another worker in a couple years, carry in a few years. Honestly, we don't have much to do this turn, other than go harvest the salt. Plus 10 culture, which is great. Getting a specialist there. Okay. What's this next unit wants us to? It's not even doing anything. We could promote our slinger if we wanted to, but I again, don't see a huge reason to. We could add a general. We're not fighting anyone. There's no tribes here. I thought someone would spawn there, but no one has. So, it's because that's weird. Now we can end the year. We'll get a bunch of gold. All right, so a free settler normally would be great. Okay, forestry would be awesome because we do need to get lumber mills in. But administration is necessary to get to rhetoric. So we haven't used a ton of wood resources yet, but we really will, especially if we go towards navigation, which we do really want to do. Problem is we just have so much to do, right? I think we really want to mark rhetoric, and we're going to take administration. It's also quick, right? It's 4 years. It's not bad. Now we've completed that. Oh, we could build the Great Lighthouse. Takes a lot of stone, a lot of culture, a decent amount of gold, extends trade network. The trade network consists of all tiles connected to your capital via a road, river, or open water. We could build roads too. 5 year per specialist. Okay, that's pretty solid. We could work on building roads. We probably want to build some mines still. It also wants us to build a great ziggurat. Urban improvement ignores GT requirements global. All cities minus 20% improvement cost. Requires holy city, any religion. The oracle, we are missing stone. Plus 10 year per religion, plus for culture period. That would be really solid. But we need much more stone, like a ridiculous amount of stone. Hamlet is recommended. Can we do that? Did we unlock hamlets? Oh yeah, we got Polis, that's right, okay. Which was the shrine that boosted hamlets? No, it wasn't a shrine, I remember what it was. It was the Odeon, right? It improves hamlets. Okay, so we could build a hamlet. Recommends a mine there. Interesting. Recommended a farm. Yeah, we could get some more food. We're not like super great on food right now. A hamlet uses food as well. I think I'm going to come up here and build a farm. We're going to end the year again with lots and lots of spare orders. We just have a ridiculous amount of gold. Don't even know what to do with it. All right, so we got a worker here. Have our worker selected. Let's bring them here to build nets. Or there to build stone. Or to get marble, I mean. Let's go straight to the marble. And now that we've completed that, walls are really tempting. -1 year if family military defending, 0. Now, festival is tempting to make sure we don't lose too much. And then I think after that, we'll go ahead and build a wall. And we'll analyze it when we get there. The Balearic Sea, Zoroastrianism founded in Akkad. Well, that's not one of our cities, so how would we know that? We're on an island. That's hilarious. Okay, and Carthage now has the Master Acolyte. We can even do another specialist. We could even make this, turn them into a Elder Acolyte, which would really improve a lot. Now we are level 2. Gain discontent when a city discontent is filled, its overall discontent level goes up, which increases maintenance and reduces growth. So we definitely don't want that. That will subtract 40, which is pretty good. 7 years, though, is pretty terrible. Walls could be good. I think I'm going to have to do another festival. I do not want... The funny thing is, minus 40 is just... like we're... it basically just keeps you in place. It doesn't actually, like, speed anything up. Right? To repeat until canceled. Festival. +1 culture per year. On completion, +40 and -40. 60 civics. Use developers. We have so many civics. I'm tempted to get walls because it will slow down the discontent growth. We also have a decent amount of stone now. Not a ton, but more. And then maybe do a festival after that. Now we can increase the future cost of this action to city. Hurry walls for 280. How much does it actually hurry it, though? Plus you lose 16. If you did this, you could hurry it for 280. I think it only adds 9, and it costs 60, so that's not very good. Let's build the quarry here, giving us access to the marble and giving us 10 stone per turn. We now have more stone here, which is great. If we could build this, which is going to boost adjacent pastures. We can't build the grove. We could probably build another quarry here. We could build a hamlet here, which is going to give us gold, but we have a ton of gold, a ridiculous amount of gold. Farms, pretty solid. Shrine of Eshem, which is the adjacent grove. So we want to build that probably here. Honestly, I think we do come up here and build a farm. Now the farms do cost, is what's costing us lumber, so we have to be a little careful of how many farms we build, but we do want them. I'll go ahead and end the year, probably do one more turn here. I thought that said pork for a second, Barak. British is now old enough to be tutored by courtiers, okay? Has been converted to Carthaginian paganism. So we're going to have to figure all that out this turn. Lots to do. Still need a ridiculous amount of stone for all of that to work. We need more stone and metal. Our metal income is 7, which is really, really brutally low. Oh, there's olives there. That's cool. Is there another hill here? 6.5. Let's put a mine there. All these workers are busy. Okay. Now, we can influence... That's right, she's the paganism. We can't pick a governor yet, right? Still no. But we can have Princess Tulieth make tutor via the merchant. Is that the only person that can tutor? Freeze, is that one of our children? Opinion of you cautious? No. Tutor via oligarch Acerbus the merchant. Plus 20% to improve wisdom. Okay, I think we'll take that. He has no job, so. And I think we're in a solid place now. 3 prosperous cities. Trying to get to exploration to get our scouts abroad. We'll also be able to start using our caravan, I believe, to go in the ocean pretty soon. And maybe meet some people. So this has been fun. I'm really enjoying this game so far. It's been really exciting. It's also a breath of fresh air compared to some of the other Forks games I've been playing for a really long time. So yeah, let me know what you think about the game and the episode, and leave a like, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Regardless, thanks for being here, and love y'all, and I'll see you in the next episode.